Your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Cowboys and the Rams under the lights on Monday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
SoFi Stadium. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
It's week 7 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Cowboys, leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Cowboys and the Rams on Monday Night Prime Time.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. We are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who both gotten off to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, you know, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game, but when you have teams that have gotten up to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now. And this is also a measuring stick game, and a great one where you don't have the consequences of lose and go home. Just a wonderful test for you, for me, for the fans, and most importantly for those guys on the field.
All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go in Monday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrating for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win, and he knows he's got to do more for his team.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention.
Okay, ready?
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go. Roll. Hey. Get up.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's on the move. They'll make a pick for it on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He's got this at the 27. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
To throw it on 1st down. Has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 19. Throwing the out route complete. Inside the 15 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. To the right, and intercepted. And the Rams have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. He breaks, fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Cowboys scoop it up. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hand off to the back. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Pushing for the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching.
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot.
And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Slot man motioned over. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Tommy Townsend on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. They'll run here on 1st down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Give now to the running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back to the well again. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That stop coming from Henry To'o. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now they're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Rams will take possession. 1st and 10 from the 41. Play action with Richardson. That pass caught by Strange. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play or keep driving that defense backwards.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Justin Reed with the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 25 on second down. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're going to face third down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
A 42-yard attempt.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Cowboys ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Along the sideline, past midfield. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's the handoff. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Another carry for him. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. They've got first down from the 31. This time it's a passing play. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. First down throw here from Richardson. Catch made by Allen. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Escapes the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line. The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. And this close to their end zone, they have got to be careful, but still enough time that they could mount something of a drive here before the half. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They're working quickly here. To throw here on 1st down. This is caught by Trey Palmer. Free inside the 30. To the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Rams nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
30-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was the Jaguars who pick up the win at home. Traylon Burks, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. James O'Shaughnessy, strong in the victory, as his guys looked better than a team that had won just one game coming in.
The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Caught by his back. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. And stop coming from Henry To'o. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. He gets it out left, and it's caught. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Dallas.
He'll look to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Their own 30
The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go.
Come on.
Another run for Williams. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 2 yards on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Richardson now on 1st and 10. His pass caught by Nakua. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Kalen Carson with the tackle.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
To throw, Richardson. Hauled in left side. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Check, Panther. Bronco switch.
Straight ahead with Williams. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
7 Pirates.
Richardson now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Cowboys take over as he records the 40th interception of his career. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 43. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. From the 32, he finds Johnson. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On first down, they'll run. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys blowing them out now, 34-zip. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. The Rams and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get it. Unlock line. Ready, go.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Let's go. Red.
2nd and 6 now. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Richardson on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At their 49-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll throw again, Richardson. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Only one quarter remains in our final game. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go now.
Play action with Richardson. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Ready. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Ready.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Here we go. Set.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Rams cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy...
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
To the air, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He connects downfield on 4th. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. to mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they bring him to a stop with this run, gets him into the red zone, down to the 15. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
At the 15-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now give left side. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Gets this to Johnson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
This one's caught. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Cowboys are running them out of the building. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Rams. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Richardson. He gets this one to Nakua. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. It's a pickup of 26. And it brings up an LA first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, it's Richardson. Finds the in route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
First down from the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second and 10 now. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
And with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Throw on third down. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Whew. I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He beams one deep right side. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory,